Baig Tricks Trivia Time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig Tricks Trivia Time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Let's try that again. Will you turn your sound off for 1 second? All right. Now you guys can hear me. Welcome. My name is Ollie with Baig Tricks Entertainment. Thank you so much for joining us, and Merry Christmas Eve. We are going to be playing some holiday films trivia here in just a couple of minutes. Before we do that, though, I know that there are some first-time participants out there tonight, so I want to make sure that everybody understands. You won't be answering trivia here on YouTube. This is where you'll hear me ask the questions. You'll see them on our screen. But in order to actually participate, you need to join the online interactive game system. It's very simple to do. Just open up any internet browser and go to online.baigoftricks.com and enter in tonight's game code, which is 122320A. Sounds like a lot, but it's just today's date with the letter A after it, 122320A. If you followed the link from Facebook, you won't have to type anything in. It'll bring you directly to the login page. However you get to the screen, once you see this screen, you're in a good spot. It's going to ask you for 3 pieces of information. The first is your name. It says nickname, but what we're looking for there is a team name, whatever name you want to go by during the competition tonight. That's what's going to show up on the standings board in the first spot. The second, am I looking at the right thing? Hang on 1 second. Let me... we'll just go with it. The second is your email address. This is just in case you get kicked out of the game for any reason. If your internet freezes or it freezes up on you, and you have to log back in, if you use your email address here, it will allow you to log back in under the same team name and continue adding to your point total. It's not required, but if you don't do that, you run the risk of having to start from scratch. Last but not least is the state that you're playing from. Once you have that in, click on Go. You'll see this screen. It says Baig Tricks Holiday Films Trivia Online. The game will begin shortly. That means that you're all set. There's nothing else that you need to do on your side. We will get this game started here in just a couple minutes. I still see people logging in, so I want to give everybody a chance to join. And in the meantime, I'll tell you how we play the game and what else we have coming up for you here over the next week until the new year. So once again, my name is Ollie with Baig Tricks Entertainment. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you guys are ready for some fun. I'm not alone here in the room. My wife Gina's in the room, and you will hear him at some point tonight. Taco's here, hanging out. He's got his little elf sweater on. He's ready for some fun. So, with that said, tonight's game is Holiday Films Trivia. It's questions from all sorts of holiday films, old and new. Some questions will be simple, some will be tough. But what you're looking to do is answer the questions correctly, because every time you do, you earn points towards your total score. And the individuals that finish the game in first, second, or third place will win Taco Bucks. What are Taco Bucks, you may be saying? Well, Taco Bucks is our online currency that we use with our Baig Tricks loyalty program. If you're not a member, there's a link in the description of this video. You can sign up for it. If you finish in first, second, or third, I'll just ask for your loyalty number in the chat later on. But what this means is once you collect enough Taco Bucks, you can redeem those Taco Bucks for real-life prizes like Baig Tricks merchandise, pop culture merchandise, beer and brewery merchandise, or right there in the center of the screen, the framed and autographed taco photo. One of a kind. Somebody is going to get it soon. People are getting close. So if you're not a member of the loyalty program yet, you can sign up. There's a link in the description of this video. You won't have your number by the end of this game, most likely, because I have to send it to you, and I'm currently going to be hosting this game. So if you do end up in first, second, or third, you don't already have a number, you could just let me know. We'll get that sorted out for you. With that said, let me take this off here. Tonight's game is free to play, even though we have prizes on the line in addition to that. But we do accept any and all tips or donations, whatever you'd like to call them. You can send those via these links below. I'll leave those up here all night. They are never expected, but they are always appreciated, my friends. Those tips are what allow us to continue doing these online trivia events for as long as possible, because while we put these on for free, the platforms that we use for the trivia and the hosting are not free. So your tips and your donations go a really long way towards allowing us to continue doing this in the future. Now, on our special themed trivia nights like tonight, I always like to try and give something back as I can as raffle prizes to anybody who donates tonight. So if you've already donated, great, you're already in for these raffles. If you haven't yet and you'd like to, you can donate anytime before the end of the event and you'll be entered into the raffle. And I'll show you what we're giving away. We have at least 3, but I do have more. We'll see how many donations come in. Baig ornaments to adorn your tree, to remind you of all the fun you had playing holiday film trivia. We have 3 of these, but like I said, maybe we'll give away some more depending on how many donations we have coming in. And then one lucky participant, one person that donates to Baig Entertainment tonight will win our grand prize raffle prize, which is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas card box thing. It is like thank you cards. They're not written, so you can use them for whatever you'd like. But it's a set of 20 silver foil embellished 5x7 inch note cards with envelopes and seals. So you have 2 of each of these designs. One person's going to win that just for donating tonight, something that most of you probably would have done anyway, but we like to give back on these theme nights. So thank you guys so much for supporting Baig of Tricks. This has been an insane year for everybody. So we really appreciate all the love you guys have shown, whether through donations or just through the comments and joining the Baig of Tricks online community and supporting us in that way and inviting your friends to these events. I know for sure there are some people playing for the first time tonight, so I am going to go over how this game plays right now without any further ado. So really quickly, one last time, make sure you've joined the online game. You're not answering here in YouTube, although we do invite you to chat in the YouTube live chat. It's a pretty lively conversation typically, so please do. Oh, here's Baby Yoda. Tonight's game, like I mentioned, about all sorts of holiday films, some old, some new. Some of these questions will be simple, some will be tough. We're going to start out with multiple choice questions. And what that means is I'll ask you a question, and then once I start your question timer, which is a 25-second question timer, you'll see 4 options appear on your screen. It's always A, B, C, and D. One of those answers will be correct. 3 of them will be wrong. All you have to do is click the correct answer, and you will earn up to 150 points. Now, it starts at 150 points, but the longer it takes you to answer, the less points the question will actually be worth. Fewer? Less? Where's Stannis Baratheon? So it starts at 150 points, and it starts to decrease all the way down till the timer hits 0. So you want to answer as quickly as you can, but you also want to be careful because once you click an answer, you cannot change it. If you click on A, that is your answer. On the flip side, if we come to a question and you have absolutely no idea, you've never seen the film, you just don't know, take a guess, because you don't lose any points if you're wrong, and you have a 1 in 4 shot of just guessing the correct answer. So there's never a downside to guessing, but you don't want to leave it blank. You don't want to not answer at all, because then you're definitely not going to earn any points. We're going to switch things up through the competition. We'll move away from multiple choice questions. You'll actually have to type your answers in later on, make it a little bit tougher, but we're not starting with that, so I'll explain it when we get to that. Right now, as I mentioned, I know we have some first-time players, so the very first question you're about to see on your screen tonight is a practice question. This is for everybody. It's not worth any points. This is just so that everyone will see how the system works with our very first question before we have anything on the line. So no pressure to answer this one correctly, but do make sure you answer so you get a feel for the system. So here we go. Again, make sure you're playing from your device, whether that's your computer or your phone, on the interactive website, not here on YouTube. You're not answering in the chat. Here is the first question. What is the name of your host today? Again, this is our practice question. It's meant to be simple, just so you can see how the system works. What is the name of your host today? Notice you don't see any options yet because I haven't started that 25-second timer. And it would be worth 150 points, but this one is just for fun. So, what is the name of your host? Is my name Rudolph, Dasher, Dancer, or Ali? What is the name of your host today? Thank you guys for the donations. Amy, Mike, Stephanie, Nigel, Allison. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There are more of you out there as well. We really appreciate it, my friends. And we will do that drawing here at the end. So please do stick around, because if I call your name out at the end of the competition for the raffle, even if you bomb at trivia, that's okay. If you win the raffle, you'll win one of those prizes, but you have to be here because I'll call your name out and I'll give you my email address. You need to send me an email with your info. So stick around one way or the other. Everybody's in. 4 people said Rudolph. 5 people said Dasher. 8 people said Dancer. 87 people said that my name is Ali, and 87 people were correct. So if this was worth points and you had answered D, you would have earned up to 150 points based on how quickly you answered. I see a lot of people out here in the chat. Misha, Steph. Hey, Lisa Kemper. What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We will see you next week for our New Year's Eve trivia. I haven't mentioned that. I'll tell you guys all about that at the end of the game. Hey, Jason. Happy Festivus. Yes, feel free to air your grievances. Hey, Jess, John. All right. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Steph, Brad, Tokus, hello. Here we go. Question number 2. First real question of the evening. What movie is this quote from originally? Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. In what film would you originally hear the quote, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings? Was it White Christmas, Love Actually, It's a Wonderful Life, or Miracle on 34th Street? So some of these questions will be tough. Some will be simple. They're not in any specific order. I think overall, this is one of the easier questions, but not purposefully. We're not going from easy to hard. I've mixed it all up to keep you on your toes. The other thing you should know is that the pictures and the GIFs that you see accompanying the questions may or may not have anything to do with the question, and they are never meant to be a hint or a tip. So don't read too far into it. This GIF of Olaf here, Lego Olaf, it seems to be, is not meant to lead you to one of these answers. Let's see how we answered here. 2 people said Love Actually. 8 people said Miracle on 34th Street. 91% of you, 100 people correctly answered It's a Wonderful Life, which means it's our first holiday film social. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. We do a social anytime you guys answer very well as a group. It's just our way of celebrating how smart y'all are. It's completely optional. You're welcome to cheers with water, with coffee, with tea, lemonade, milk, eggnog. Ooh, that sounds good. Or whatever you may be drinking. So cheers, everybody, to you.
Beer, like spirits.
Yeah. All right. Question number 3. Clark Griswold dreams of putting in a new pool with his Christmas bonus. However, what does he receive instead of the funds he expected as a bonus? What does his boss give him originally as a Christmas bonus in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Is it a subscription to Sports Illustrated, a 1-year membership to the Jelly of the Month Club, a $10 gift card to McDonald's, or a coupon for a free quick lube oil change? Based on my moves from the festival, they all know my name is Dancer. Good callback, Chris. And Middleton Lens called it too. Good job. Yeah. Let's go back to Funky Buddha. Hey, Michelle Korn. Welcome, welcome, Jedi. Hello. Hey, Mary B. Janessa. Hello. Hey, Lindsay Davis. All right, everybody's in. And we had the exact same number of individuals answer this correctly. 100 of you correctly said a 1-year membership to the Jelly of the Month Club. Good job. 100 of you. That's another social. Cheers, everybody. Listen, I know it's all a jest and funny. But if I was expecting a large bonus, I wouldn't be happy. But just to get a 1-year membership to the Jelly of the Month Club, I wouldn't hate that. A different jelly every month.
Not from your boss.
Not from my boss.
I just shared that we got from your parents.
Oh, yeah. My parents got us a great little monthly subscription box. Question number 4. Talking about A Christmas Story, the film. A Christmas Story. What is the name of Ralphie's younger brother in A Christmas Story? Seen here, what is the name of Ralphie's younger brother in A Christmas Story? Is it Rowan, Randy, Rory, or Ronnie? We're on our way to the same number of individuals answering again. Oh, so close. So close. 97 people this time said Randy. 3 people said Rory. 12 people said Ronnie. Nobody said Rowan. The correct answer was, in fact, B, Randy. Cheers, everybody. That's another social. Great job.
Yeah, you could hear this again.
Yeah, right. Question number 5. What is the name of the gangster movie that Kevin watches and later uses on the pizza boy and burglars in Home Alone? What is the name of the gangster movie that Kevin watches and later uses on the pizza boy and burglars in Home Alone? Make sure you read all of these before you answer. Don't go too quickly. Let's see. Is it Filthy Angels and Dirty Souls, Angels with Filthy Souls, Heaven's Filthy Angels, or The Dirty Souls of Angels? What'd you say?
Tulka said Reservoir Dogs.
A Reservoir Dogs. You just hear Kevin McCallister playing Steelers Wheel, stuck in the middle with you, as he ties up Marv and Harry. It's Home Alone for adults. He just cuts off their ears. Oh, God. All right, everybody's in. 21 people said Filthy Angels with Dirty Souls. 79 people said Angels with Filthy Souls. 7 people said Heaven's Filthy Angels. 5 people said The Dirty Souls of Angels. The correct answer was Angels with Filthy Souls. Angels with Filthy Souls. Jim said something with angels, so that helped. Good job, Jim. All right, everybody, that's question 5, which means we're going to take a look at our standings for the very first time. Now, I'll caution you, don't put too much weight into where the standings are right now because we're only 4 questions into this, and we have a lot more questions to come. But I do like seeing this because I like seeing all of your team names. We'll go through the full list here the first time, and then going forward, we'll just go over about the top 10. We'll let you look at somebody a little bit cuter while we do this. And here we go. Currently, here are the standings. In first place, Team Batty. In second, Fists with Your Toes. In third, And Why Is the Carpet All Wet, Todd? In fourth, Skirt and Dern. She's just about to close up the library. In fifth, Beef and Cheese. In sixth, In and Out and Christmas Again. In seventh, Airing of Grievances. In eighth, You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, tied with Angels with Filthy Souls. In ninth, Marley and Marley. In 11th, Snowball 2, tied with My Back Hurts, My Leg Aches. I'm only 4. In also with Kumar in 12th. Polka Queens of the Midwest. In 15th, tied with Emily, Allison, Neil, and Kevin Cook. What's up, my friends? Tied with Fallout Cat in 17th. Kevin, tied with the Jolliest Bunch of Assholes in 19th. Michael, Merton, Lerney, Pink Nightmare, all tied for 21st. Team Cream in 24th. Jolliest Bunch of A-Holes in 25th. Santa's Sack in 26th. We got Monty, Zuzu's Petals. Oh. Wet Bandits in 29th. What's up, Wet Bandits? SF Curtis in 30th. The Spice and Meatballs in 31st, tied with Mr. Martini's Gaggle of Children. Shitter's Full in 33rd. Cats Are Jerks in 34th. Team Name in 35th. Wow, I'm not going to read all of these. There are so many of you out here. I don't want to take all the time.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, but thank you guys all for being here. We have 112 teams participating right now.
So many good names.
Yeah, Reindeer Cuddling, I see you out there. Fa La La Family.
First Responders Rap.
The Dancing Dancers. Oh, Fudge! Santa, I know him. Dad and Daughter Duo, what's up? Cool Comet, I see you. We got a Merry Mistletoes. Guys, I'm eating junk and watching rubbish in 92nd. Hallelujah. Holy shit, where's the Tylenol in 99th? All right, again, these standings can and will most likely change as we go through here. We have a lot of questions left, so if you're not up at the top just yet, don't worry. That's okay. Here we go. Question number 6. In the film Scrooged, I messed this one up last time. In the film Scrooged, the ghost of Christmas Present appears as what mythological creature? In the film Scrooge, the ghost of Christmas Present appears as what mythological creature? Was it a unicorn, a pegasus, a fairy, or a centaur? Your kids love Home Alone 5. You've never seen this one? I like it. I like anything with Bill Murray, though.
Same.
All right, so if you were with us in July, we did Christmas in July, holiday films trivia, and I had this question, but I had mistyped it, so we threw it out. So I've corrected it, and we're doing it today. 4 people said unicorn, 11 people said a Pegasus, 24 people said a centaur, 70 people said the Ghost of Christmas Present was Carol Kane as a fairy.
All hail Carol.
Carol Kane, what a lady. All right, Carol Kane, Carol King, I like them all. Question number 7. In the film The Nightmare Before Christmas, this is kind of tough. What herb does Sally mix into Dr. Finkelstein's soup to make him fall asleep? What herb is she using mixing into Dr. Finkelstein's soup to make him fall asleep? Was it wormswort, frog's breath, black orchid, or deadly nightshade? Which of these was supposed to make him fall asleep?
We just watched this.
Yes, we did. I'm going to be making some large plywood outdoor decorations for my friends for next year. Jack and Sally and Oogie Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
Some small lock, shock, and barrel.
Creepy.
Oh, yeah. But they're going to be fun. Big fan of carols, yeah.
0, right?
What did you say?
What about 0?
Oh, yeah, we'll have a floating 0. I'll paint him glow-in-the-dark paint. 29 people said wormswort, 29 people said frog's breath, 10 people said black orchid. I believe all of these things were in what she was making, but the deadly nightshade was supposed to make him fall asleep. The deadly nightshade. All right, question number 8. After Scott burns the turkey in the Santa Claus, where does he take Charlie for dinner? Where do they go out to eat after Scott burns the turkey in the Santa Claus? Was it IHOP, Perkins, Denny's, or McDonald's?
I didn't watch this one.
Yeah, we actually have a larger number of questions tonight than usual with text answers, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Here we go. Let's see how we said. 22 people said IHOP. 5 people said Perkins. 82 people said Denny's. 82 people were correct. 82 people were correct. Wasn't too nice to a waitress working on Christmas Eve either.
Yes, agreed.
Not a fan. But good job. 75% of you got that right. Question number 9. Stephanie Curtis knows this. What is the name of Cousin Eddie's dog in the 1989 holiday classic National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? What was the name of Cousin Eddie's dog? Was it Slobs, Scabs, Snots, or Scud? It's an American institution.
We used to go to Denny's in high school all the time. You get the sampler.
Oh, yeah. You could go, yeah, Denny's was
Driving
great.
around, nothing to do.
Yep, Steak and Shake. Same thing. 24 hours. All right, everybody's in. You guys did very well here. 86 people correctly said Snots. Snots, great name for a dog. Snots. It's actually, we were torn between Taco and Snots.
That'd be great.
Question number 10. In which city did the 1947 film Miracle on 34th Street take place? Which city did the 1947 film Miracle on 34th Street take place? Was it Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, or New York City? Oh, moon's over my hammy. You can find everything at Macy's. 1 person each said LA, San Francisco. 2 people said Chicago. 107 people, this is the most correctly answered question we've had so far, said New York City. Cheers, everybody. That is a social. Great job. This drink's going quickly with all the socials. So we
Mine's
might need
almost
it.
done too.
Awesome. That's question 10. Let's take a look at the standings. Currently in first is still Batty. Quick on the trigger finger with the answers. My back hurts. My legs ache. I'm only 4 in second. We have Jolliest Bunch of A-Holes in third. Beef and Cheese in fourth. Polka Queens of the Midwest in 5th, tied with Angels with Filthy Souls. Kevin in 7th, Emily in 8th. Cats Are Jerks in 9th, and SF Curtis currently in 10th. So everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. We're going to get into the next round here. I believe the next set is actually our last set of multiple choice questions. And we will be moving into the next round after that. Oh, you want your monkey? Oh, I wish we had Waffle House up here. All right, everybody should have seen where they're at. We're going to get through this last set of multiple choice questions right now. Question number 11. Kevin's mom in Home Alone meets Gus Polinski, the polka king of the Midwest. In which city does he state that his band is quite successful? There's one team name I've specifically not been reading the entire team name. Gus Polinski states that his band is quite successful in which city? Is it Kenosha, Chicago, Sheboygan, or Scranton? Kevin's mom, Moira Rose. Yes, baby. All right, everybody's in. 21 people said Kenosha, 2 people said Chicago, 3 people said Scranton, and 83 people correctly said we're quite big in Sheboygan.
It's a fun word to say.
Sheboygan, it is a fun word to say. Sheboygan. Question number 12 in Home Alone once again. According to Buzz, what happens to the victims of Old Man Marley after he kills them with his snow shovel? First, he kills them with a snow shovel, and then he does what? He feeds them to his Alaskan Huskies. He buries them in his salt pile in the backyard. He buries them in the backyard with his shovel, or he turns them into mummies with his can of salt. All right, this is a little tricky too. I didn't mean it to be. Yeah, I'm going to give it to 2 answers here, actually, because there's an important word that I'm looking for. I'm looking for salt. He turns them into mummies using his trash can full of salt. I didn't mean to use salt twice. I don't know what was in my head. But we're going to give it to B or D. As long as you put B or D, you got points here. I'm not going to be that tricky about it. Yeah, he says that he turns them into mummies with the salt, but you know, I'm not trying to mess y'all up with salt a whole bunch. So if you put B or D, I gave you points. All right, here we go. Question number 13. What is the name of the department store where Ralphie visits Santa Claus in A Christmas Story? Oh, fudge. What is the name of the department store where Ralphie visits Santa in A Christmas Story? Is it Dillard's, Gimbel's, Macy's, or Higbee's? Gonna be salty about that one. Gina's got at least a symbol. It's not a full rim shot, but she's close enough to the symbol. All right. Just gave Gina a round of applause from Lindsay. Everybody's in. 17 people said Dillard's. 31 people said Gimbel's. 6 people said Macy's. And 57 people correctly said Higbee's. Higbee's is where he visits Santa, gets booted down the slide. Great job. If you put D, you got the points here. Question number 14. In the film The Nightmare Before Christmas, what holiday character do Lock, Shock, and Barrel first kidnap by mistake? They're sent off to kidnap Santa Claus. But which holiday character did they first kidnap by mistake? Was it Cupid, the Easter Bunny, the Leprechaun, or the Christmas Elf?
Give me that glass.
Thank you. All right, another one we answered very well. 3 people said Cupid, 4 people said Leprechaun, 6 people said the Christmas Elf, 98 people said they accidentally grabbed the Easter Bunny originally. The Easter Bunny. Yeah, there is some thuggery in this movie. It's a dark movie. Question number 50. That's a social, by the way. Take a drink. My drink is being made. So cheers, everybody. Great job. Question 15. This is a tough one. I know a lot of you have been watching this film, though. What is the name of the attractive lingerie saleswoman at the shopping mall that Clark flirts with in Christmas Vacation? What is the name of the attractive lingerie saleswoman at the shopping mall that Clark flirts with in Christmas Vacation? Is it Jasmine, Mary, Shirley, or Holly? Remember that whole thing about no hints and tips in the question in the pictures? Seems like I may have accidentally gave you a little bit of a tip here. The correct answer is Mary. Mary. B. Mary. The correct answer. 'Tis the season to be merry. Good job. All right, one more question in the multiple choice round. So we'll do this one before we move on to the next set of questions. Question 16, I'm going to give you a quote. You just have to tell me what film it is from. In which film would you hear this quote? I know nobody likes me. Why do we have to have a holiday season to emphasize it? Is it A Charlie Brown Christmas, Love Actually, The Holiday, or Elf?
Here you go.
Thank you. Nothing for you, Taco. You're getting a little personal on the camera there, bud. Let's just take that off of there. There we go. Wait, there you go. Oh, good boy. Don't drink that. All right, everybody's in. Poor old blockhead. 96 people got this correct. 86% of you, A Charlie Brown Christmas. I know nobody likes me. Cheers, everybody. That's another social. All right, that is the final multiple choice question. So here are the standings once again. Currently in first, Cats Are Jerks. In second is Emily. In third, Beef and Cheese. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. I'm going to get the next round all set up. I'll explain how it works here in just a second, and then we'll get into it. All right, we're going to get started with this next round of trivia. Thanks for your patience. Things are switching. So as I've mentioned, up to this point, it's been multiple choice. But from this point on, there is one major difference. You will still see the question. You still have 25 seconds to answer. Once I start the timer, however, you will not see 4 options appear on your screen. You're going to see a text box open up, and you have to type your answer in and hit submit before the timer runs out. That's it. That's the major difference. Now, for the rest of the questions, as long as you get your answer in before time runs out, you hit submit. If you're correct, you're going to earn all 150 points. If you're wrong, you're going to earn nothing. Now, make sure you're being honest here. Obviously, I can't see what you're doing. That would be weird, but make sure you're not cheating. You're on the honor system here. We're here to... Gina can see. She's Santa. So don't put yourself on the naughty list this close to Christmas. Make sure you're being honest. Don't cheat. If you come up with an answer, anybody can come up with it. Anybody that's playing with you, any human or animal, but no computer. No computer assistants, no Alexas, no Googling. Other than that, we're going to have some fun. We'll still do about 5 questions at a time. Take a look at the standings. Some of these are easy. Some of these are tough. Here we go. Question 17. What is the name of the Grinch's dog? Seen here in his adorable fashion. What is the name of the Grinch's dog? Now, be ready. You will not have options pop up. You have to type your answer in and hit submit. What is the name of the Grinch's dog? Yes, we have him in our front yard. All right, everybody's in. As long as your answer is close, you're going to get points. You don't have to spell it perfectly. One thing I haven't mentioned, you still don't lose any points if you're wrong. So take a guess if you're not sure. Don't leave it blank. The correct answer here is Max. Max is his dog. I always like to say unwilling accomplice, but he's happy to go along with the plan, even though he doesn't seem to love it. He's there for all the charades. Question number 18. That's actually a social. Great job, everybody. 87% of you. Great job. Question number 18. Whether or not you believe it's a Christmas film, that's okay. Die Hard takes place on Christmas Eve. In what city? What city is the film Die Hard set in? Type it in before time runs out. Hit submit. All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look. Somebody said my boyfriend is going to be mad at me. I'm sorry. The correct answer is Los Angeles. Los Angeles, Nakatomi Plaza. Love the third one the most. Brad, I agree with you. I love the third one. And then they just get weirder and weirder. I still enjoy them. I still watch them.
Wait, how many were there?
There's like 5 or 6.
Get the hell out
There was
of here.
Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3, Die with a Vengeance,
Oh my.
Die
only seen the
Live
first one.
Free or Die Harder, Die. I don't know, but I think there's 5. Question number 19.
Work hard or die trying, girl.
Work hard or die trying. In Elf, what was the name of Buddy's mother? This is integral to the whole plot. What was the name of Buddy's mother in Elf? Hardly dying. All right, everybody's in. You didn't have to give me her last name, too. Some of you did. I'm really just looking for her first name. As long as you gave me the first name, you're good. I see one on page 2 here. Give me one moment. Correct answer was Susan Wells. If you said Susan, that's okay. I didn't need first and last. As long as you had Susan or Susie, you're good. Susan was the correct answer. So good job, good job, good job. Question number 20. Speaking of names, another first name will be fine here. What is the name of the interesting young boy in Bad Santa and Bad Santa 2? What is the name of the young boy in Bad Santa and Bad Santa 2? You can see him here. He's the main young boy in Bad Santa and Bad Santa 2. All right, everybody's in. I just needed a first name, but if you gave me first and last, that's great too. Whoa, so many guesses. Oh, I gotta go through these. Give me 1 second. It's not Nick. It's not Jerome. This is close. This is good. Gingerson. Taco's so cute. Thanks. His name is Thurman Merman. Thurman Merman. Thurman was fine. Yeah, I took either first name or last name. I'm not trying to be too specific here. Any really specific questions like this, as long as you're close. We're not playing for huge stakes here. We're not on Jeopardy. All right. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's see if anything has changed. Currently in first, the Still Cats are jerks, but only 25 points ahead of Emily. We have Beef and Cheese right there in third. Oh, Taco's in first place, though, catching Z's. There you go. Take a look. See where you're at. All right, here we go. Question number 21. What age is Kevin McCallister in Home Alone? The character Kevin McCallister in the original Home Alone is how many years old? I think I gave it to Herman. Anything close to Thurman, Merman, Herman. All right, everybody's in. The correct answer here, you find out when he is in the grocery store. I'm 8 years old. Do you think I would be here alone? I don't think so. 8 years old. 8 years old, the correct answer. Question 20.
In real life, right?
I believe he was, yeah. Question 22. What is the name of the island to which Rudolph, Hermey, and Yukon flee in the 1967 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special? What is the name of the island from the 1967 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? What island do they flee to? 1 and 2. Yeah, that's probably an inconsistency. Mert, I just relied on the quote. Oh, yes, my time has come.
Yay!
Jess, are you and John on break now? You guys have vacation? Has it started? All right, everybody's in as long as you were close. I'm looking for... Ooh, somebody gave me a very specific answer.
How so?
Oh, well, they said Island of Misfit Toys run by King Moon Racer. Yes, the correct answer. I did not expect so many people. I guess this isn't that tough, but the Island of Misfit Toys, 95% of you got it right. That's a big old social. Cheers, everybody. Great job. All right, question 23. In the Muppet Christmas Carol, which character gives Scrooge a scarf as a present? It's a very cute part. In the Muppet Christmas Carol, who gives Scrooge a scarf as a present? Which character gives him a scarf?
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched this the other day, but you know what? Maybe I'll watch it again tomorrow. Look at Taco. He is in bliss.
Yes, he is. All right, everybody's in. Let me take a look at these answers. Yeah, somebody answered exactly how I would have. Beaker, meet. Beaker is the correct answer. Beaker gives him a scarf. Beaker. Good job. 43 of you got that right. All right, question number 24. During which war, real war, does the movie White Christmas take place? During which war is the movie White Christmas set? In sync. I love it, Amy. All right, get those answers in. Let's take a look.
Tug of war.
Tug of war. Yes, this is set World War II. World War II, the correct answer here. We were split between 2 and 1, but 80% of you said World War II. So great job, everybody. Question number 25.
Oh.
What is the name of Buddy's brother in Elf? I just need a first name. What is the name of Buddy's brother? Discovers that he has, I guess, half-brother in Elf. What is the name of Buddy's half-brother in Elf? Merry Christmas. Good news. I saw a dog today. Yes. All right. Correct answer. Flip over here. You all right? Mikhail. The correct answer is Michael. If you put Michael Hobbs, Mike Hobbs, anything like that. Michael is the correct answer. Great job. A lot of you got this. 63 of you, 62 of you, 63% of you got this right. Congrats. All right, question number, that's 25, so let's take a look at the standings. Cats or Jerks still in first. Emily's still in second. Beef and Cheese is in third. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. I'll give you just a second here. We have just about 10 questions left, so lots of points out there. Make sure we're keeping it fair. No Googling, no asking Alexa for help. No cheating at all. But feel free to use the resources around you if you're with your family or your friends, whether in person or FaceTime or Zooming. Work together. Where'd your monkey go? You can have both of them. All right, here we go. Question 26. I've asked this before. We'll see who remembers. What is the name of the pizza delivery service in Home Alone? From which company, from which pizza place do they order pizza in the beginning of the movie and then again when Kevin orders? What is the name of the pizza place they order pizza from in Home Alone? He must be a South Pole elf.
Oh, what pizza?
Good thing. I have pizza downstairs.
I'll take a crust, please.
It's stuffed crust.
You're
All right, everybody's in. Let me mark some of these correct. Spelled this a lot of different ways. So this was certainly a riff on Little Caesars, but it's not Little Caesars, another Roman figure. It was Little Nero's. Little Nero's, the correct answer. Good job if you put Little Nero's. Let's do this. You got the points here. All right. Question 27. What was Clark Griswold's son's name in the movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? This is not too tough. I put it in here. I think you guys will do okay. Give you a little bump here. What was Clark Griswold's son's name in the movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? I just need his first name. Don't need his last name. What'd you say?
my love, Johnny.
Yeah. Little Johnny. The yellow ones don't stop. Oh, I love Elf. If you haven't watched it yet, Netflix put out their new series, The Holiday Movies That Made Us, and they only had 2 episodes so far. They did Elf and The Nightmare Before Christmas, and they're both fantastic. You learn a lot about the film. I would highly recommend it, especially right now. Yes, Middleton Lens, it is. It is. But I only asked about this one since it's holiday trivia. All right, everybody's in. I took any riff on his name that you gave me. So Russ, Russell, or Rusty, all counted here. Russ, Russell, Rusty, all fine. You got points, and most of you did. 83% of you got the points here. Great job. All right, question. Yeah, different actor, same name. That's probably what's confusing. Question number 28. This is a little bit tougher. You have a 1 in 50 shot if you're not sure. You have a 1 in 50 shot. I'm looking for the state. The 1942 film Holiday Inn. In what? Oh, I don't need the city. Hold on. Let me change this. I used to have this question way tougher. In what state was the Holiday Inn located? What state was this film set in? Holiday Inn, 1942. Refresh your screen, refresh the app, the web page. If it's not letting you answer, sometimes it'll freeze up. You just need to refresh and kind of get a new connection going. All right, everybody's in. You had a 1 in 50 shot. Even if you weren't sure, I hope you took a guess. Let's take a look, see how we answered. A lot of people said Connecticut. A lot of people said Vermont. 7 people said New York, Illinois. The correct answer, the Holiday Inn, the film where we originally heard White Christmas, was in Connecticut. Connecticut. So many C's and T's. Good job. 30 of you got that. That was a tougher one. Question number 29. What is the name of Jack Skellington's ghostly pup in The Nightmare Before Christmas? Seen here. What is the name of Jack Skellington's ghostly pup in The Nightmare Before Christmas? Motel, hotel, holiday, never mind. Oh, Tulkas. All right, everybody's in. Most of you got this. Enough for a social. 85 people correctly said, God, Betty Nitty Muckins. No, 0. The correct answer. 0. Great job with the little jack-o'-lantern nose. All right, question 30. In the 1994 film The Santa Claus, what is the name of the dark-haired head elf that Scott Calvin meets when he first arrives at the North Pole? He is pictured in this GIF. What is the name of the head elf that Scott Calvin meets when he first arrives at the North Pole? It's just one name, just the first name. What was the name of this head elf at the North Pole? All right, everybody's in. Couple misspellings. Let's see. Correct answer here is Bernard. Bernard, David Krumholtz, Bernard, the correct answer. That's question 30, so let's take a look at the standings. It's the last time you're going to see the standings before we get to the final round of questions. Beef and Cheese is up into first, The Munts in second, Cats Are Jerks is still up there in third. Take a look, see where you're at, and get ready for the final couple questions coming up here in just a second. And don't forget, even if you are not in first, second, third place, if you're not towards the top, we're still doing the raffle. So if you donated tonight, you are automatically in. I'm going to be drawing a few names here in just a little bit. We're going to give away 4 ornaments, 4 Bag of Tricks ornaments, and the Nightmare Before Christmas card set. One person's going to win that, but you have to be here to win. What I'm going to do, I'm going to read off your name as well as I can. If it's tough to pronounce, I'll do my best. You have to be here. You have to hear it, because I'm going to give you my email address as well, and then you got to email me and say, hey, I won. Give me your address, and I'll send you your prize. So that's how we do it here with the raffle. So stick around. We only have 6 questions left. Then we'll go over the final standings and those raffles here in just a few. Here we go. Question number 31. What is the name of this child that got their tongue stuck to the iced pole in the film A Christmas Story? Interesting name. What is the name of the child that gets their tongue stuck to the pole in A Christmas Story? Just one word, just the first name. What is his name? All right. Everybody's in. Some of you gave me his real name, looking for the character's name. Shit for brains. Ralphie, not too smart. Beaver, Fred. Get the butter. The correct answer, the character's name is Flick. Flick was his name, and what a name it is.
So many times it doesn't sound familiar.
Right? That's because all you remember him for is his tongue. Oh, God, that tongue being stuck. Good job. Just over half of you got that. Question 32. Macy's wouldn't allow their name to be used in the 1994 remake of Miracle on 34th Street, So instead, Kris Kringle worked at which fictional store? What was the name of the store that Kris Kringle worked at in the 1994 remake of Miracle on 34th Street? Taco's flanked by his monkeys. They were both on one side when I put him down.
He's happy.
Oh, he knows I'm talking about him. Put those ears down. Put those ears down. Everybody's in. All right. Marking a few of these correct. Whoa, lots of answers. Fuddruckers. It's not Higbee's this time. Fudge. Macy's spelled differently, not to be mistaken for Macy's. Black and white version is better. Yeah, I don't know anybody that disagrees. The correct answer is Coles. C-O-L-E-S. If you spelled anything that sounded like Coles, I gave you points. I'm not that specific. If your answer sounded like Coles, you got points. Great job. 33 of you did. Speaking of 33, here is question number 33. Another one, apparently, for the Angelicas. In the animated version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what is the name of Rudolph's girlfriend? Ooh. In the animated version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what is the name of Rudolph's girlfriend? All right, everybody's in. Again, lots of ways to spell this, so as long as your answer's close, I'm giving you points. Let's take a look. Clarice. Oh, that should have been Clarice. Clarice, she thinks I'm cute. Clarice is the correct answer. Clarice. All right. Great job. Most of you, 63% of you got that. Question number 34. Tougher! Back to the animated Frosty the Snowman. What is the name of the rabbit in the magic hat in Frosty the Snowman? What was the name of this rabbit found in the magic hat in Frosty the Snowman?
Oh, God.
Questions gotta be tough sometimes.
I know. It's not tough for everybody.
Apparently, a few people knew this right away. I would not have known this. Before I started writing trivia about this stuff, I would not have known this until I looked it up. A lot of you are on the right wavelength, but not giving me the right words. Let's see. As long as you gave me some of the correct answer here, let's see. Oh, I love how many people don't know the correct answer, but as their answer, they pointed out how high the rabbit looks. That rabbit is stoned as hell. No idea, but that rabbit is high AF. The correct answer is Hocus Pocus. The rabbit's name was Hocus Pocus. Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Finkel. But the rabbit's name is Hocus Pocus. That rabbit is high as. All right, here we go. Question 35. Who performed the voice of the Grinch in the popular 1966 animated version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Which famous actor lent his voice for the Grinch in the 1966 animated version How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Looks higher than me. I'm smoking cheese. Yeah, that bunny was glazed. Lindsay, darn my sassy answer, not in the right box. That's okay, I liked it here. At least then we knew you did it. Nice, Chris. All right, everybody's in. I'm going to take a first or a last name, or both, obviously, here. A lot of you are in the right ballpark. You're giving me famous, scary movie actors, but not quite the correct one. The correct answer is Boris Karloff. Boris Karloff.
I'm getting kicked out of Whoville. I like that.
I'm getting kicked out of Who Will. I just want to check and make sure if anybody gave me... Nope. Okay, good. So good job. 55 of you got that right. We have one final question. Here we go. Question 36. In the film Elf, in Buddy's farewell note to his human family, what does he apologize for cramming into the VCR? Buddy leaves a note when he leaves his family, and he apologizes for cramming what into the VCR? Ooh, some of you got really specific. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. As long as you gave me, you didn't even need the number, but if you gave me the number, give yourself a pat on the back.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys were prepared. The correct answer is cookies. 11 cookies to be specific, and a lot of you put 11 cookies. Great job. Cookies was the correct answer. Forgot how old this movie is. Yeah, 2003. Good job, everybody. Cookies was the correct answer. That's the final question. So we have a few things left to do. We are going to announce the final standings of trivia, but before we do, I will announce the winners of our raffle tonight. 4 people are going to win Begatrix ornament, and 1 lucky person is going to win the Nightmare Before Christmas card set. Send some thank yous or some air your grievances with some cards. So how that's going to work, I'm going to do that right now before we do the final standings. So I'm going to read off the names of the individuals who have won the raffle. Now, thank you to every single person that donated tonight. Whether you won the raffle or not, please know that your donation goes a really long way towards allowing us to keep doing what we're doing, to try our best and keep you guys entertained while you're at home. Again, we're looking towards the future when we can be back out at restaurants and bars playing trivia with you. But until then, our plan is to be here as much as possible, keeping you entertained. And those donations go a really, really long way towards allowing us to continue to do that. So thank you tonight. Whether you won or didn't at the raffle, your donation still means a lot. But some of you did win one of these raffle prizes. So I'm going to read your name out loud. You don't have to do anything specific. I just put my email address, that's my direct email address, in the chat on YouTube. All you have to do is send me an email that says, hey, my name is whatever, I won the raffle, here's my mailing address, and I'll send it out to you ASAP. That's it. That's all. That's all we need to do. So if you are one of these individuals, and I apologize if I mispronounce any names. So like I said, we're doing 4 of the ornaments. The first person is Regina Malone. Regina Malone or Maloney. Second is, I know she's here, Michelle Korn. Third for an ornament is Mike Gannon. And the fourth ornament winner is Jessica Alvarez. All 4 of you have won ornaments. Thank you so much for your support. If you're out there, you don't have to comment. I mean, you can. Please do chat. But you don't have to comment to claim it. Just send me an email, ollie@begatrix.com. Let me know. And then lastly, the Nightmare Before Christmas card box is going to Christine Yang. Thank you for the symbol. If you're out there, shoot me an email to ollie@begatrix.com. Christine Yang. Thank you so much to everybody that donated tonight. Whether you won one of these raffle prizes or not, we really, 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 really appreciate you guys' support. With that said, we're going to go over the final standings in a second, but I do want to tell you, next week, with the holiday going on, we have an interesting schedule. We're still going to do general knowledge trivia on Monday at 7. We're going to do general knowledge trivia on Wednesday, the 30th at 7. Yes, that's correct. Wednesday the 30th at 7. And then we're going to have a special trivia night on New Year's Eve. Lisa Kemper helped us put this on for the West Suburban Community Pantry. This is actually a really special and fun event. Whether you're in the Chicagoland area or not, you can participate. You can have some fun. We're going to be doing trivia from 9 to 10:30 Central Time on New Year's Eve. It's general knowledge trivia. We'll have a blast. We'll have some fun prizes. If you are in the western suburbs or anywhere near Chicagoland and you'd like to be involved before trivia, we'll be doing a beer and pretzel pairing and tasting with Skeleton Key Brewing out of Darien, Illinois? Woodridge, Illinois?
Skeleton Keys in Woodridge.
Woodridge, Illinois. So check that out. Now, the one important thing I do want to communicate is you don't have to do both. So if you're playing from somewhere else in the United States or somewhere in the world and you just want to participate in the trivia, you can purchase a ticket to participate in trivia on New Year's Eve with us from 9 to 10:30. If you are in the area and you want to get in on that beer tasting too, there's a separate ticket you can purchase. You get I think it's a 4-pack of beer and then pretzels that they pair up with it. They're going to do a guided tasting, and then we're playing trivia on New Year's Eve. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week, we have trivia for you. This is our last public event of the week for this week because we're going to take some time to hang out with the dog and celebrate the holiday. But we will be back for lots of fun stuff next week. So until then, let me go over the final standings.
Wait. Michelle Korn already ordered an ornament. She said you can pick another name.
Michelle Korn, in the holiday spirit,
Thank you, Michelle.
already ordered an ornament. Thank you for that, by the way. Thanks for doing that. And said that we can pick another name. I was ready for this just in case somebody already had one or wasn't here. And I have another name. Carissa Alvarado. Carissa Alvarado. If you're out there, you are now an ornament winner. Carissa Alvarado. Shoot an email to ollie@baigatrix.com. You have now won an ornament. Thank you, Michelle, for passing that on to the next person. We really appreciate it. So we will do the final standings right now. And you're going to win some loyalty points. So this is where I do need some participation in the chat. If you're out there, if you're in first, second, or third place, I'm going to call out the winners here in a second. Shoot me your loyalty number. Since I forgot to put that in the sign-in sheet there, you didn't give me your loyalty numbers. So if you're in first, second, or third, you're going to win Taco Bucks, but I need your loyalty number to give it to you. So here we go. Everybody did fantastic tonight, but 3 people did just a little more fantastic, and here are those 3 individuals. In first, second, and third place, we have Beef and Cheese in first by just 20 points over the Months in second, and then Cats Are Jerks in third. If you are Beef and Cheese, the Months, or Cats and Jerks, shoot us a message on the live chat there on YouTube and let us know your Baigatrix loyalty program number, and we will get you those points directly added, the Taco Bucks added to your loyalty account. So until then, my friends, until next time, please be safe. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Wear your masks. Stay home. But most importantly, have a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. Just take some time for yourself and your loved ones, and let's try to end this year as well as we can. Until next time, bye.
Thank you, guys. We love you.
We love you. Bye from Baigatrix.
Merry Christmas.
Bye from Taco.
Bye.